Hello! Hello everyone, welcome to a new stream today. It's time for the returns. Welcome to the stream, Boab and Exploding Cola. And everyone else who is gonna watch the stream later or joins in right now. I might have missed your name, of course. Today we have 4 juicy matches again. Maybe not as juicy as we saw yesterday or that we're gonna see Sunday, but still, Poland, Venezuela, it's gonna be close. Same can be said for Bosnia against Greece and Japan, Brazil. I think the last one is gonna be a little bit less close because, yeah, Egypt is already behind with 4 goals. But even miracles can happen, so who knows what happens. How are you guys today? Today my nose is a bit stuffy for some reason, so... Here we go. We have to substitute Rincon apparently. He has an injury which is not good. And especially because Venezuela is already a bit low on the midfielders in general. Venezuela is not going to play at home. Poland is going to play at home with their white kit, of course. Let's see if everyone is fit and ready to play. I think so. So let's see. Yeah, that should be fine. They should be able to go into the match with that. Of course, Arek Milik has an injury that is already for a while. Gonna be pretty sad for Poland, but I think they did well without him even. So let's see if he's gonna be needed at all. Portugal got you crying. Why did Portugal get you crying? Because they lost 3-1 to Senegal? I mean, I don't know, but didn't you have like Portugal and Senegal both pretty high? Poland and Venezuela, 2 underdogs, absolutely. Venezuela is predicted, of course, in the finals by counterclockwise. And Poland isn't really predicted by anyone, I think, for the next round. Definitely not in the last 4. Maybe someone predicted them in the quarterfinals, but I actually don't know. And yeah, after that we have Greece and Bosnia, also 2 massive underdogs. Poland here with the lineups. Playing in 4-4-2 diamond with Mircejewski, Zielinski, Moder and Krychowiak as the midfield. Lewandowski and Krzysztof Piatek are the strikers. And here we go to Venezuela. Apparently Paulo Zanetti is the coach of Venezia. Villanueva, Osorio and Ferraresi. Very good midfield as well. But mostly their counter-attackers. They are very quick and also pretty lethal because they've scored goals, both Machis and Martinez. We are now underway with Poland and Venezuela, which is our second leg of the the last 16. So who do you guys think is gonna make it to the next round today? Ooh, that's the first opportunity already for Venezuela. Krychowiak. Poland has a rush a bit, but 1 goal is enough for at least extra time. Yeah, in case you don't know, the predictions you guys filled in are gonna count for the score after 90 minutes of this match. So if we get into extra times and even potentially penalties, that's not gonna count towards the prediction. Lewandowski, and that should have been a goal obviously, but Lewandowski misses the target entirely, and we are still at 0-0 in this match, or on aggregate 1-0 for Venezuela. Martinez. That seems like a foul to me. Soteldo. And here is actually a save, an important save by Chesney. Because if Venezuela scores in this match, Then Poland has to score 3, which is going to be ridiculously difficult, I can tell, because Venezuela is playing compact. Their defense is pretty compact. And another dangerous crossball by Soteldo. Zielinski. Sadly for Poland, nobody here really goes quick and deep. So it's difficult to send somebody away in the depth of the field and just hope for the best on the counter. Because, yeah, there's not really players made for counters. Although they are on the bench. Joswiak and I think maybe Tsimanski even do have a lot of pace. Mirzaevski trying to reach Piotek. That would have been something. Poland will qualify. Let's see. Kola, do you think Ronaldo will stay at United or not? Soteldo. Grigoriak. Matty Cash. And now we have to send, of course, Piotek deep. Piotek, Moder. If he can send Lewandowski deep, perhaps that is here. Lewandowski, and that's a goal by Robert Lewandowski. Goal, Poland. I have to close my window real quick. Hold up. There you go. That is better. Otherwise, people outside will hear me. Will hear me scream, and on top of that, you will hear people outside as well, perhaps. Like the airplane that just went over us, I guess. Good pass to Lewandowski again. Piotek. Oh, terrible ball control, but that one, he saved it somewhat. And Lewandowski with his second goal of this match. 2-0 for Poland. And Poland is ahead of Venezuela. 2-1 on aggregate at the moment. Venezuela will have to score now if they want to make it out of the last 16. Nice goal by Lewandowski. A pure striker, of course. Very clinical and definitely a quality goal here from Robert Lewandowski. Martinez. Despite the lack of pace for Poland up front, they still do have... Their goals are still coming through quick play and counters. Pretty direct. It's ridiculous how creative and good they are on the midfield. Herrera. Let's see if Venezuela can actually do something in the second half to better their situation. Or if Poland will actually get away with this lead here. Zielinski. Actually, a third goal is not going to matter at all. Venezuela scores right now. Venezuela will... Well, actually, technically speaking, if... No, it will matter. If it's 3-0, then it's definitely going to be Poland going to the next round. then they are like immediately qualified despite Venezuela scoring a goal, if that happens. Mitsayevsky, maybe there's some space here for Piotek. That kind of is the case. But yeah, Piotek is not the player with the best technique. Hey, do you watch... Hey, yo, watching from inside the gym right now. Are you in the gym? Do you have audio on in the gym or not? Or maybe you have like earbuds, I don't know. Mr. Midas is training for Sunday's game when he's gonna shine again versus the Swiss. Has to get up that strength, you know. Either to score goals or to, you know, have. If we lose to the Swiss, then he can like be the guy to have beef with the Swiss players, with Saka and co. Murillo. Now we are going towards the final minutes of this match. And Venezuela isn't making much signs of actually going for it. Poland is going to replace Piotek right here. He has done his job. But I think it's time for a pacey striker here. Josviak, not the best finisher obviously, with only 58 of finishing. But a lot of depth. That's going to be something that will really be a good thing. Szymanski. Maybe Szymanski would be a better option than Josviak. De Gooiak for Lunetti. Hypo stream when in the gym. I don't know. I don't go to the gym, honestly. You can probably see that. And I don't think they have a gym at my new town either, so... Well, I'm pretty sure about that. Bednarek. Szymanski. Szymanski, he is a bit quicker apparently than the defenders. And there you go, Chedinsky. Venezuela has 15 more minutes on average, I think. Maybe a little bit more. To score that goal. Szymanski, what a good control here by Szymanski. Szymanski on the bar. That would have been it, I think. Unite. Okay, so I'm not the only one who doesn't go to a gym. That is... Good on the interception here by Matty Cash. Putting some pressure. Szymanski. Very dangerous actually so far. Also with that shot on the bar, obviously. I think Darwin Machis is going to go, and Solomon Rondon, a pure striker, is going to replace him. That is going to be a little bit different in terms of what kind of quality you bring on then. Because I think Machis' finishing is better at this point than Rondon at this stage of their career. However, Rondon is probably stronger still and better in heading maybe. This is an interception by Davidovic that might be the end of Venezuela. Here's Szymanski. One final opportunity perhaps. Nope. It's gonna be it here. 2-0 for Poland versus Venezuela. We are getting 2 goals from Lewandowski here. And on aggregate that means 2-1 for Poland. Venezuela is out of the tournament. Sad for counterclockwise, but it was... Yeah, well, I would not say it was expected. But it was not gonna be easy for Venezuela anyways. And Poland actually, I think this might be the first time ever that they go so far in the tournament. Poland going to the next round. And we are going to move ahead to Bosnia-Greece, which is another interesting match with a lot of pacey players. Another team playing the same system as Poland, the 4-4-2 diamond. I don't think there's any need to substitute a player. Man, I don't know what it is, but recently I've been sleeping bad. Especially because of those mosquitoes. You might see that I'm a bit tired too, actually. Here we go with Bosnia, 4-4-2, 4-4-2 diamond, aka 4 midfielders, no wingers except for the backs. And I expect a lot from Bosnia here. They actually did pretty well against Greece in the first leg. Greece only won with 1-0. A goal from Fortounis probably. And they are playing in their same lineups as always. Fortounis and Funtas up front. The most dangerous players for sure. They have an amazing shot both. We are on the way with Bosnia and Greece. And once again, you let me know what you think will happen in this match. Again, Greece is leading with 1-0, but Bosnia is playing home now. So anything can still happen in this match for sure. Krunic. That was an attempt to send Vizcadi, but this one is actually for Zeko. Zeko with a good interception. Aiden Vizca. Vizca, if he finds the space, then he could actually go for goal. If it's left, it's kind of an awkward shot actually. Bam, yeah. Like it would be a good one for sure if it would have been in, but it's a tough way. It's a tough way of shooting. And he gets pretty close for that kind of difficulty, I would say. Vizca waiting for Zeko. Zeko is there. Hajradinovic. Simikos. Vicaksic. Zeko. Oh, that was actually pretty close from Zeko. Zeko is absolutely displaying his quality in this match. And I'm waiting for a goal from him because I think it will be there. This is the kind of match in which he's gonna score a goal at least. Maybe even more. Hajradinovic. Kolasinac. So much space for Kolasinac. But he's not an attacker, so this is not gonna be the best shot here. Also a tough angle still. Ludic with the cross ball. Vicaksic. Oh, this one has to be a goal, of course it is. Sead Kolasinac, the left back from Bosnia and Arsenal, or at least that's where he used to play. Made a goal here. He actually came pretty close already, and now he does get that finishing of a striker actually with his weak foot too. Kind of an impressive goal for a left back. He doesn't hesitate too long. Kolasinac with a goal, and we are back at 0 because both teams have made a goal in their home match here. Yo, please take go. How are you? Funtas. Chillin', man. Yeah. Are you hyped for tomorrow? Are you gonna actually give a... are you actually having a good party tomorrow? Or is it all gonna happen on Saturday? Beautiful action by Zeko. This has to be a goal. What a goal by Edin Zeko. And we are 2-0 ahead with Bosnia here against... Against who? Against Greece. I forgot the opponent. Zeko with a solo of some sort. Well, actually just a run without any defenders really taking care of Zeko. And here we go. Bosnia also in the lead against Greece. But they also quickly turned it around. Even quicker than Poland did. Zeko. Lulic. You have work tomorrow. Oh, wow. What a nice gift. I guess not. Work and scouting. Yeah, you don't have like school or something at least. How late do you work? Probably in the afternoon then, right? Begovic. A lot of space here. And Kitsu or whoever... No, it's not Kitsu. Whoever let him just go there. Gave him a lot of space. And Edin Fischka should have been more decisive on whether to pass or to shoot. Oh, you work in the evening? But you also have scouting in the evenings, right? That would be a strange combi. Oh, no school. Oh, yeah. That is a foul. Pjanic. Man, tomorrow I have to wake up earlier for my terms. I need to go to some... I have an intake gesprek. AKA I'm gonna talk with somebody and they might actually get me a job at some point. It's not like an application. It's not like an actually application. But yeah, it's still important for me, for my future career, perhaps. Scouting in the evening from 10 till 18. So actually 8 hours. You have a long day then. But tomorrow your salary should be upgraded as well then, right? Like, I assume they have a salary an hourly salary based on your age. Like, that's how most companies work with young people, I believe. So at least mine does. And I think that going 18 is like a pretty significant number as well. Solis with the cross pass and almost an error by Begovic. The ball for Pjanic. Pjanic is not the man to make the runs. They do have that. Yeah. Happy day before birthday. You gotta say happy early birthday, right? Then I think that's like how they say that. Yeah, his birthday is the reason why I'm not streaming on Saturday, by the way. The reason I'm not streaming tomorrow is because of that that intake gesprek, and also because I'm not gonna be home tomorrow after that. And I'm definitely not gonna stream Hypo Cup at my grandparents'. Haha, that would be kind of stupid. Like, I don't have the gear. I'm not gonna take the gear with me, and I don't think they will appreciate it either. If I just sit in their living room and stream it. Zeka. Oh, that could have been it. Greece are so desperate for that goal now. Pjanic. Oh, what about to Edin Fischka? Edin Fischka is getting... I don't know, I wanted to say fouled, but it's not a foul apparently. At least according to the game, it's not a foul. Last day as a legal child. This is the last day that you can legally commit crimes. Well, legally, I'm not gonna say... No, not legally, but like... lesser punished crimes. Lulic. Oh, Edin Fischka. Now there's so much space. Edin Fischka has to round this off, has to finish it. Edin Fischka is missing. Incredible save by Vlachodimos. I think it's gonna be time to substitute. Krunic is injured, namely. Hatsiametovic. Pjanic is too tired, man. Francis is gonna play here, and Previljak is gonna replace Deco. But Kolasinac is also dead, pretty much. Legally commit crimes. Nah, that's not a thing. 3 for my PC, lol. Kolasinac trying to get it. What is a crime? A crime, yeah, you're gonna try to get me to define a crime in the light of also something that could be legal under certain circumstances. Well, you can't really define that, honestly, because it doesn't exist. It contradicts each other. Ahmed Hosic. Zeka. If this is it, Greece is taking a lot of time. This is an important interception. Even so, it is the decisive interception that gives Bosnia the ticket to the next round. And we're going to see Poland and Bosnia play each other in the quarterfinals, if I'm correct. And that means that that one of those will actually make it all the way to the semifinals. Imagine Poland or Bosnia. Kolasinac with a great match. And we're going to head to Japan, Brazil. This might be... Oh, wait. I'm going to save this real quick. This might be the most interesting match because Japan was so impressive versus Brazil. And they already have an away goal, actually, which is, like, unprecedented. Well, in the other match day, there are going to be more teams with away goals. But at least that's what I think. Yeah, probably there are. Japan needs to make one goal only, and then it's already enough for qualification. And with the other teams that we just saw, it was not going to be enough. That would have resulted into extra time. But here, one goal for Japan, and it's going to be sufficient. Let's see if they can do that, actually. Here we go. That is, of course, because they played 2-1 to Brazil. Brazil is ahead, but yeah. We are gonna see if that actually stays the same after so many minutes. Of course, 2 world-class goalies from Brazil. Alisson Becker and Ederson Moraes. Fabinho and Casemiro on the midfield. Neymar, Vinicius, Rafinha and Roberto Firmino. And of course, also players like Anthony on the bench. Yeah, that's what happens always in Hypo Cups. And it's difficult, it makes it extra difficult to predict. Because there are more surprises than on actual World Cups, I believe. We can start with the fact that both France and the Netherlands didn't even qualify, so Yeah, that's already a thing. Vinicius going to the ground. Maybe he's trying to lure the referee into giving him a penalty. Well, that's not happening. Danilo. Neymar. It's going to be tricky still. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy for Japan to actually beat Brazil. Brazil is a tough opponent. Whatever way you put it. Tomiyasu. Junja Ito. Ito. Trying to send him deep. Minamino is also a player to watch, by the way. He has already 4 goals in the Hypo Cup. Definitely a contender for the top scorers title, especially if Japan actually continues to perform and eliminates Brazil or some, and even maybe more. That would be huge for Japan, obviously. Minamino. Imagine Minamino becoming top scorer. Like, who the F in the right mind would have predicted that? Kamada trying to send somebody deep who... a ghost, I guess, because nobody was really gonna make a run there. Kamada again. Endo. If this is timed correctly, then this could be a very good opportunity for Minamino, and it's a goal by Takumi Minamino, his 5th of the Hypo Cup. This guy is stacked, and we see it here again. 5 goals from Minamino in Hypo Cup 6. Japan is now on the edge of qualifying, and Brazil is on the edge of elimination. Let's see if that actually stays so. They still have around 60 minutes left to do something good. Brazil then. Kamada has to watch out a bit, and I might actually replace him when it's break, because he has a yellow card and he seems to be a bit aggressive in terms of pressuring. Minamino. That was a really good pass indeed. Minamino. Ooh! Not a really bad one. Alisson Becker has to save. Has to come in clutch here. Minamino with his left foot. You got 2 nexus down. That's great. What map? Kamada. This is definitely offside. Kamada. Oh, easy interception. What is Brazil doing here? Andorra. Ah, okay. With teleportation, right? Or didn't you have like a TP? Tomiyasu. This is such a interesting game in terms of like how much creativity both teams possess. I'm gonna bring my laptop, by the way, so perhaps we can play some Annihilation like Saturday night or Sunday in the early afternoon. Oh, that's some stacked stuff. With Acro, okay. Wait, I'm gonna substitute Kamada, which I forgot to do almost. Kamada is actually one of the best players, so this might be a bit tricky to do. But I think Ritsu Doan is going to replace him. Kamada's still there, but he's going to be replaced very soon. As soon as the ball is out. Ito with a high interception. Ito, this is a very lethal right winger. Ito! Brazil has major struggles with Japan in this match. That would be the biggest surprise so far, actually, if Japan makes it out at the cost of Brazil. Minamino. Here comes Firmino, and that's not a foul actually at all. It's played on the ball. Played the ball. Rafinha. Rafinha with some great technique. Yeah, Brazil takes too much time usually to just be clinical, and that's where their issue is. They need a bit too much time to actually give that perfect crossball, but they just have to hope for more luck, I think. Just dare to give it a little bit quicker, the risky pass. They have the quality to do it. Also under high pressure. Neymar with a good dribble there. Fabinho. The prediction is done. Colin, you gotta know that like nobody predicts Japan in the next round. So it's not just you who's gonna suffer. It's like pretty much everyone is gonna suffer. So it's not gonna matter that much, especially not if you, especially because you don't have Japan or Brazil. I mean, in the semifinals, or even like there are people who have Brazil as champion. So for them it's way worse than for you. I mean, that's just how it always goes with Hypo Cups. Like, I don't know who specifically had Brazil in the final, but there are people who have it. There's people who have Neymar as top scorer as well. So, yeah. You're definitely not done if Brazil loses to Japan. Like, nobody has Japan in the next round, I think. Or maybe one or two, but that's like nothing. Kajima. Oh, what a great ball to Ritsu Doan. I think he's left-footed, and that's a goal by Ritsu Doan, the ex-PSV player. Makes 2-0 for Japan, and it's now 3-2 on aggregate for Japan. In fact, that doesn't really change the job for Brazil. They still need to score one goal. But now one goal will mean that we get to play extra time instead of an immediate qualification for Brazil. Now, if Japan makes a third goal, then things will definitely change. And Brazil has to make 2, and there we go. What a ball to Minamino. He's trying it from far. But Alisson Becker has a save. He keeps Brazil somewhat alive, I would argue. And so much space for Ito here to head. Like, nobody is really trying to defend him. maybe get to see one final opportunity for Japan, for Brazil soon. Also for Japan. Firmino. Yeah, their passing is just really off today. And that is offside. Saber. Kubo is gonna be the last one to be in. Kubo, of course, the very talented dribbler. He was an ex-player from Barcelona, but also he plays at Real Madrid now. Usually he's loaned out. I don't know if he's loaned out right now. Like, he probably just returned to Real again. But who knows. Nagatomo. Firmino. See if Brazil is gonna do something. Danilo. Danilo with a tricky crossball. This is gonna be the final corner. If Brazil wants a chance, they better bring their goalkeeper. Sebe. Vinicius. Take. Oh, that's it. Take. Kubo is the final player to touch it. Brazil is out in favor of Japan. 2-0 for Japan with goals from Minamino and Ritsudoan, the ex-PSV player. And now it's time for the final match for today. Takumi Minamino, man, what a guy. All the matches are 2-0 today so far. That's kind of ridiculous, to be fair. Minamino is indeed top 3 top scorers. And he's going to be joined by Werner and Immobile in that. And Immobile gets a match right here against Egypt Deluxe. The task for Egypt is huge. You guys tell me now through a poll if it's going to happen. I want to know if you guys have faith in Egypt Deluxe today. Naim City, I don't know if I want to actually play him. Better than Tajuri Shradi, but Tajuri Shradi has the energy to play. I think it's time for Dutsiak to actually play in this match. Two votes and nobody has faith. Okay, let's see what happens. It would be ridiculous if this happens actually. And I don't think it will, because I mean, I'm like the home team. Egypt is the home team, so I guess like if it goes like today, they will win 2-0, which is not gonna be enough. But the task is clear. I have to attack as much as possible. That's what I wanted to say. And I will just put it all on attack, probably. Italy with top scorer Immobile up front. He's going to be a danger too. If Italy scores a goal, that means 5 goals have to be scored by Egypt Deluxe today. And otherwise that is going to be 4. But then also, with the fact that Egypt qualifies immediately without extra time. Here we go. Northeast Africa, aka Egypt Deluxe versus Italy. The final match for today, by the way. The next matches, including like the second leg of the family team versus Switzerland, that will all happen on Sunday. Dutsiak. It's really tough to actually get like goals against Italy, I think. Donnarumma is such a good goalkeeper as well. El Neni. Deep ball to Dutsiak. Tajuri Shradi. Yeah, he plays it way too much forward. Actually, it is still ball possession for Tajuri Shradi. Kashri with the shot. And Donnarumma with a save. If that would have been a goal, I think there would have been a chance, perhaps. Then this might have been that kind of match that Italy isn't good. Dylan Bron, Chiellini, Egazzi. And we're getting a penalty, actually. That is definitely a good thing for Egypt. Wabi Kashri is not going to take it. It's got to be Mohamed Salah, of course. He has to take penalties. Ooh, I don't know if I like this penalty, but there you go. Mohamed Salah with 1-0. Egypt is at least a little bit on the way. They are trying to salvage it. Egypt Deluxe 1-0, and the current aggregate score is 2-5. So still 3 more goals have to be made by Egypt. Oh, that's a really good deep ball to Wabi Kashri. Kashri! And that's a save by Donnarumma. That was such an amazing pass, actually. Kashri just messes up with the shot. Could have been way better. Salah, Chiellini. Verratti is just gonna kick it away because why not? They just better just waste the time of this match. They just gotta play defensive, right? Like Catenaccio or whatever the term is. How do we call that? There's like this Italian word for defensive football. Dutsiak. Kashri. Ooh. Terrible ball control by Dutsiak. Now Dutsiak actually has to prove his worth today. He was actually lined up in favor of Naim Sliti, as you might have seen. Let's see if that actually is going to pay out as well. Abdi. Yeah, Egypt has to look for Mohamed Salah perhaps, because that is like obviously their talisman, their best player. Oh, important save by El Shenawi. Can't imagine what happens if Italy scores a goal now. That would require 4 more goals from Egypt. And we are almost at the end of the first half, and technically we have to make 2 goals per half to actually get to 4-0. But yeah, one has already fallen. The other one yet has to come. Salah with a high interception. Good pressure from Salah. And now Salah is the player to finish this, of course. Salah! And Donnarumma with a save. Maybe Salah could have been a bit closer and then pulled the trigger, because the angle was still a bit obvious. Bron has made a goal earlier with his head from a corner. 8 shots by Egypt. Yeah, they gotta continue that line, because then surely they will have to make more goals in the second half, right? Immobile. And that's offside for, I think, Chiesa. It's taking too long. Second half, I think there might be another goal, but I think 4 is a bit of a stretch perhaps. Egypt seems to have the bad luck of Donnarumma playing really great today. Yeah, the penalty, he was actually pretty close as well with saving that penalty. The defense of Italy is not at their best, obviously, because Egypt has been able to create some chances through defensive errors. But yeah, the goalkeeper is saving them. Kashri, tough angle, but it's a goal in fact. Barbie Kashri, 2-0. The Tunisian forward scores an important goal here that actually puts them back on track. It actually makes sure that anything is still possible here. I don't know why the defense of Italy is choking so bad here today, but they are not playing good at all. And we are getting a real match here again. Kashri. Good shot. Yeah, that was like a pure striker finish type of goal. That's the kind of goal that a person like me would definitely not be able to make in real life. Because I would just simply not have the technique to touch such a ball. To stretch my leg at the perfect moment. Catelli. Chiesa is going to be replaced. I think Berardi is going to come in indeed. Berardi. Oh, that's also not a really proper pass from Egypt. Dylan Bron in this case. Hafez. El Neni with some good, with a good sliding here. El Neni back at it again. And now finally he actually managed to distribute it to Kashri. That one wasn't great. Why are you roasting yourself? I don't know, because I like to sometimes. It might be soon. It might be time soon to actually bring in other players, because we seem to need more attackers. Perhaps a player like Dutsiak has to go back a line, because we need more creativity from the back, and we need more players to score goals up front. Berardi. Paid roast by same person who rigs. What? Bobib is really letting his creativity out here in the chat. I still need a substitute. Kashri seems to be a bit too tired. Mohamed Salah isn't, I don't know, but he's not joining the attack. He really should be up front there. Alright, it's time to do some subs. Oh, man. Elneny. I think Begir has, or whoever, however you like pronounce that name. They're gonna substitute positions. Salah is gonna go as striker now. I think Marmoush should be a winger, and the other player here, I think either Sliti has made some goals, so I think Sliti deserves a spot too. I get paid by you then, because like you are leading still. If I would be paid, it would be you, because you are the leader. ball to Begier. Begier. Salah trying to pull the trigger. Sweetie is not getting a touch on the ball here. I think Belotti. I think that's gonna be it for this match here. Insigne, and yeah, that's it. 2-0 again. All matches today are 2-0. That's gonna be easy for me to actually to note in the Discord and in the prediction format. That's a thing for sure. Haha, Lisa joining the joke. You guys really think it's rigged, right? It's over. Italy didn't qualify over Egypt. Or they did, I mean. Egypt didn't qualify. Italy did. So we're gonna see that Poland and Bosnia play each other, and we're gonna see Japan and Italy in the next round. Sunday we will see who else joins that round of the quarterfinals. Senegal is leading against Portugal at the moment. Germany has the lead over Spain, but Spain can definitely recover from that. England is going to be a tough one actually with that 3-0 yikes from Nigeria, and the family team also in behind. But yeah, they can also actually recover, I think, with a 1-2. Just one goal should be sufficient for the family team to qualify over the Swiss. So let's see about that, of what happens this Sunday. But yeah, we know at least that 4 teams are eliminated. And that are Venezuela, Greece, Brazil, and Egypt. Alright. Anyways, I want to thank you for watching. Hopefully I see you Sunday when we have like a few really exciting matches. And when Cola might be toxic again about England. We will see about that though. But yeah. Bye bye.